Wow, this board is extremely tough. It has a certain distinct smell to it. Okay, I made a video last week where I was testing a carbon fiber board. I smashed the nose, I did the tail scrape test, and I tried to break it. And then a lot of you guys said, Aaron, why don't you put the Dan Corrigan board through the same tests? It breaks my heart to see such a beautiful board go in this direction. I feel like I should at least give it a manual, like at least one manual. Let's go. Oh, I can manual. We did it. Okay, well, this is a beautiful specimen. So test number one, the tail scrape test. This board is, I don't even know how exactly this thing is made. I know there is carbon fiber in there, there's wood. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like 5 or 6 plies. It's definitely thinner than your normal board. You can definitely feel that it bends. I know that if I took my car and drove it onto this, the board would bend, but it wouldn't break. And then I could drive the car off of it, and then I could still do skate tricks, which is pretty incredible. So I need no convincing that this thing is indestructible, but let's see how it tests up to all of these tests. I'm interested to see specifically, I'm gonna go on this side. We do a bunch of scrapes on the tail, and then I slam it into a wall. I'm really interested to see how that goes with this. That's tail scrape number one. Wow, okay, wow. This is way different than that other board. One scrape, look at that. One tail scrape, and we're already starting to get pretty razor. If this is just your board and you're just trying to skate this and keep it nice, do not do what I'm doing right now. This is a destruction test. This is pure destruction. Two scrapes. Well, all we did was 2 scrapes. Let's see. We're through 1, 2, 3, and I think there might be like a little sheet of, what do you call it? Carbon fiber in there. What's interesting is I can see it in the sun. Like if it was just wood, it would just be just wood and it would be fine. But I can see how like it's sparkling in the sun, which means there's some carbon fiber chemical situations in there. Okay, I'm gonna give this a few more, but that's definitely razor tailing faster than I thought it would. Well, keep it rolling. Whoa, I don't know if we can even count that. I hit the wall. I fully hit the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, we're into 4 sheets. I think that was like round number 3. Yeah, interesting. I think these boards are really incredible. Like the fact that you can drive a car in it and then it won't break is monumental. But I think the one thing they have yet to perfectly solve is the tail scrape, because it gets that sharp razor tail edge. But okay, let's give it another go. I feel like doing this until it's just so, like literally so worn down. And then I wanna see what happens when I just jam this tail or nose into the wall. Okay, I lost count. I think that was 3. Was that 3? Third scrape or number 4? Okay,
that was
number 4. Let's go again. Okay, so we're filming this video, we're on the tail smash test, and then the camera tweaked out and it stopped recording. As you can see, this side is a little bit obliterated, but you didn't get to see any of that because the camera stopped recording, so I'm gonna show you it from this side. Let's go. One, 2, 3, 4, we're about 4 plies in. Okay, so from here, we're gonna start the next step. This is like, let's say you're practicing kick flips and you do a kick flip and your board shoots out and hits the wall. So we're using that wall right there. Test pilot. Oh, wow. Man, I wish you guys could have seen the other side. For some reason, that side held up better than this one. That was 1 hit in and it's already like chipped. I must have just hit it just right. I think on that side it took about 4 hits. Unfortunately, you don't get to see that one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. See that side angle? You guys can really see it. Brutalis. Okay, that was one hit against the wall. Let's see what hit 2 does. Oh, brutal! Okay, that's fully chipped. We got a chippage. It's not actually peeling up that bad though. It's not actually completely obliterated that much. Not quite as bad as this side. You can see slight difference, but we'll get there. I'll show you what happened to that side. Okay, so it's like that. It's a little damage, you know, no big deal, but watch this. Oh, now I got both sides messed up, but still kick flippable? Leave it in the comments below. Okay, let's run this. I fully lost count. Was that hit 3?
That was 3.
Okay, 3 missed kick flips into the wall. Actually, this is like, I'm brutally kicking it into the wall as hard as I possibly can. It's chipping, it's starting to lift, but you know, what I didn't do on this side, because your board could fly out and could hit anything. You know what I'd like to do is see if I can hit it on this rail, like right here. I feel like that's a good test, because it's like a round rail, and then we'll see how that goes, and we'll test the corner, okay? This is brutal to do this. Okay, let's run it. Oh! I wish I had the slow-mo camera here. We could see in slow-mo what that looks like. Look at that, made a perfectly circled dent right into that. Da-dong. Now that is a severe chip. Pretty harsh. What do you think, rail again or a corner?
Corner. Straight
to the corner. Okay, it's hard to hit it exactly. But I need to go right here, right into that corner. Oh, I fully missed it. That was round 1, full miss. We're gonna try that again. But that's a good to show. Like if your board like veered off even to the slightest and didn't clip the corner, you'd be okay. But let's see what hit right on the corner. Oh! Okay, so it took that corner and it was like a circle and then it's just like a full like cut. Look at that, brutal. Now that is a chippage. That's what we call a chippage. Pretty fascinating. I am gonna say, like if this was just a normal Canadian maple 7-ply deck, this thing would have been toasted. You don't even need the rail or the corner. It would have been completely, like the nose would have probably broken off on just the wall alone, like how hard I'm hitting it. So this board is extremely tough. Oh, that is the last one I can do. No more on that, that was crazy. This is for science, okay? For science. Look. Brutal. That is brutal. And that, my friends, is what we call a chip. If your board looks like that, it's time to get a new one. But even with that, look, both sides are obliterated. Look, that side and that side. But you know what we gotta do here? Good old-fashioned kick flip test. Oh yeah, still got it, still got it. So the final test, I am not going hard on this because this board will break me in half. I know this thing is so tough, there's no way I can snap it, but I'm gonna give it my best go. This is the stomp test. Ouch. Yeah, definitely not happening. Like I said, you can drive a car, you can park a car on this thing. There's no amount of force coming from my leg that is even gonna do any damage. The nose and tail scrape and then hit into the wall is something, but this, that's nothing. This will injure me before I do anything to that board. The one thing I have that's going for me is it is pretty bendy. So my foot is kind of like going into it and then just bouncing up. Otherwise it probably would have broken my leg already. Okay, well that's the destruction test. This thing is incredible and it's going through the paces with flying colors. I hope you guys are having an absolute blast learning how to ride a skateboard. I developed an entirely new course for you, yes you, any beginner to learn how to ride a skateboard. Check that link in the description below. It's totally free. I'll see you out there shredding.